Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to NEBOSH IGC Study Group's YouTube channel. And in today's video, we will be talking about the most important thing, which is NEBOSH IGC. Before we start, I just want to say a few disclaimers. Number one, my name is Ghareeb Shaban Hassan, or Ghareeb S. Hassan. I just want to say that neither I nor my videos are sponsored or endorsed by any organization or any company or any person. I do not represent any organization, nor do I charge money for these videos. And I am doing these videos for others like me that are still struggling to pass NEBOSH IGC. So, with that out of the way, today's agenda, we will be talking about 5 simple things. What is NEBOSH IGC? Is NEBOSH easy to pass? How to choose a training provider? How long do I have to pass NEBOSH? What are NEBOSH elements and how to study them? Element 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5 are probably the most important ones. So, the NEBOSH syllabus is based on the PDCA method, Plan, Do, Check, Act. So let's apply that to NEBOSH itself. Why don't we, right? So we plan what we want to do. We implement the plan. We check that it works and change accordingly. If it doesn't work, we implement some changes. We take some actions. So what is it that we plan to do? Take NEBOSH, study it, pass it, hopefully with distinction or credit. How do we want to do it? We do it based on our plan, and then we check the plan is working. If it's working, good. If not, we do some changes. So, what is NEBOSH in occupational safety and health? NEBOSH International General Certificate in Occupational Safety and Health. The NEBOSH International General Certificate in Occupational Safety and Health (IGC) provides a broad understanding of health and safety issues, and is an essential qualification for anyone working or working in or wanting to work in safety and health anywhere in the world. So that is NEBOSH. It's a very important qualification if you want to work in health and safety or in a managerial position. Really, it will be very helpful. So is NEBOSH easy to pass? No. Is it easy to study? Maybe. With some dedication? Yes. It will be easy to pass. So let's now talk about a few things. If you want to choose a center to study NEBOSH, don't just just go and buy the cheapest one. No, you have to check a few things. All right? Let's talk about a few things before choosing a center. Number one, study basic safety like OSHA, IOSH, fire safety, H2S, first aid, defensive driving, high angle rescue. Study other safety related topics, not just NEBOSH. Because NEBOSH, if you are a native speaking English person, you would need anywhere between 6 months to a year and a half to finish it. If you are Kurdish, Arabic, Mongolian, anything else, you will need more than that to pass it. NEBOSH is hard, but if you dedicate yourself to it, it's very easy. Okay? So study other safety to enrich your CV. Don't just spend 2 years on NEBOSH and your CV is so thin, there's nothing to it, no new certificates, no new qualification, nothing. No. Study IOSH, study OSHA, study fire safety. In fact, these things will assist you in understanding NEBOSH. They will be like the foundation for studying NEBOSH. Okay? Now, research NEBOSH examination and how it works. So now NEBOSH examination basically is online. It's an open book examination. More on that in a future video, inshallah. Number 3, choose the best institute in NEBOSH courses in your area or in your country. Okay? If you're doing this in a classroom, course, ask tons of questions, because you're going to be giving your hard-earned money to study this course. If you're doing it online, this is different. Online is different than classrooms. Classrooms, maybe you have limited options. Online study, you have way more options than you do in classroom courses. In online training, you need to check 1,000 things. Okay, does this training center have a gold status of learning partners? Okay, also in classroom courses, you have to check that. Online, what are the services they offer? Do they offer free demo? I know a few centers that offer free demos. You can download PDFs, watch their interactive modules online, read it for 15 days, 14 days, or a month. I know some centers like that. You check them, absolutely free of charge. If you don't like what you see or study, let it go. No strings attached. Just let it go. That's it. Move on to the next center. Some centers give you installments. For example, NEBOSH IGC is anywhere between $600 to probably $800 online. Online training, like I said, is very important. Okay, some centers, they give you installments. Installments meaning, okay, we will charge you $600 now for the course, but I don't have $600. I only have $200. No problem. Come on, we'll give you the course. Give us the $200 now. Next month, give us $100. Give us $50. Give us whatever. They have a plan. You can work with that. You can choose a partner like that. Okay. The majority of training centers, they don't give this service, but it doesn't mean that they're not good learning partners. They're still excellent. Okay. Now, do they provide revision training? This is for classroom and online. Do they provide revision training for the whole course? The majority of the centers do. Do they give you a revision guide? A booklet, a PDF or something? Some training centers also have audio files. Do they give you that? Is it free? If not free, how much is it? Is the exam fee included? All of these things you have to check. Okay? Now, what is your budget? We talked about that. I've written some notes here, and I'm reading out of the notes so I don't forget anything. Are exams included in the whole course price? Also check what the total sum is, because sometimes they say, yes, the total is this much, and plus taxes. So now maybe you feel like you've been cheated or something. So check at the beginning. Nobody wants to cheat you. Maybe you feel that way. Check if the VAT is included, if the exam is included, if they have installments, if they give free demos, do they have revisions, do they give you audiobooks, do they give you this, do they give you that? Okay? All of these things you have to check before you embark on this journey. Join the best institutes and start your course. Okay? Now, like I said, this video is not endorsed, nor is it sponsored by anybody, but I've contacted more than a few centers to get approval to show their website screenshots. I only got the approval from 2 websites, and I'll be showing them sometime this video, or probably you've seen them by now. Now, is NEBOSH easy to pass? Like I said, no. What you have to do is study. Okay? So now let's talk about the PDCA, Plan, Do, Check, Act. How do we implement this on NEBOSH? The plan is, like I said, finding a gold training partner and all of that. You found it. It's based on your budget. It's good for you financially and everything, right? So now what you have to do is you have to plan your study. This is the best plan I've come up with. And really, if I stick to it, if you stick to it with me, we will pass NEBOSH. Together, we will pass it. If not distinction, inshallah, we will get credit. inshallah. So, what elements are there now in the new NEBOSH syllabus? IGC1 is now called IG1. IGC2 is now called IG2. GC3 no longer exists. It's done. So now if you pass IG1 and IG2, you will receive your IGC certificate. That is how easy it is now. So, and online open book examination, let's not forget about that. Now, Unit 1, IG1, especially talks about management of health and safety. It is assessed by question papers previously, but now it's online, and we will see what that looks like in the upcoming weeks, hopefully. So, I want you to put 4 weeks aside for Unit 1. 4 weeks, all right? 4 weeks, put them aside. Week number 1, read element number 1. Week 2, read element 2. Week 3, element 3. Week 4, element 4. Okay, this is the plan. Now, this is done. Week 5, read all 4 elements. Now we start from the beginning. Read element 1, 1 month. Element 2, 1 month. Element 3, 1 month. Element 4, 1 month. Element 5, it doesn't exist anymore. So, we start by reading 1 element only. Okay? For a whole week, we just read 1 element. We finished it, we read it again. The week is finished, and I haven't finished it yet for the second time, leave it. Move on to element 2. The whole week, you read element 2. After that, you read element 3. After that, you read element 4. Once you're done reading them for week, if you want to review for 1 week, it's totally up to you. If you don't want to review it, that is also totally up to you. Okay? Element 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we give them each 1 month. This is the best plan. Trust me, this is the best plan. Okay? 1 month I read element 1. It doesn't matter how boring it gets. It doesn't matter how repetitive things become for me. What matters is I will understand it. The second month I will read element 2. The third month element 3. The fourth month element 4. Once that is done completely and I now understand it, okay, I will try to book the exam for IG1 only. Forget about IG2 now. It doesn't even exist. Forget about it, because your grade, not your mark, your grade, okay, pass, credit, or distinction is only based on IG1. If you study it hard, if you understand it correctly, what you have to do is pass it. Pass it with a high mark, with the highest mark possible. And this is the only way for you to achieve distinction. If not distinction, credit. If not credit, at least you'll pass it. All right? It's very simple. So, 1 week for each element. Then if you want, you can revise for 1 week. And 1 month for each element. Then book the exam and take the exam. This is one of the joys of working at home and recording at home, is when your nephew is walking on you as you're working. Okay, I'm going to try to ignore that he just rolled in here with his whatever it is. Okay, so let's talk about Unit 2. Okay, welcome back. So now, what are the Unit 1 elements? IG1, like we said, management of health and safety, and there are 4 elements only. Okay, element 1 is why we should manage workplace health and safety. Element 2 is how health and safety management systems work and what they look like. Element 3, managing risk, excuse me, understanding people and processes. Element 4, health and safety monitoring and measuring. These are the only things we have to study for 5 months. 5 months. They're less than 200 pages. If we cannot pass them, if we cannot understand them, wallah, then why are we studying? Okay? Forget about IG2. It's not even in the calculations now. Forget about it. That's why I said you need 6 months to a year and a half if you're a native English speaker. If you're not, you need more. Okay? So, hopefully we set the exam, we passed, and we wait 3 months to get the results. Now, in these 3 months, we have to implement the same plan on IG2. IG2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are the elements. Okay, so we have 7 elements in IG2. 7 elements. Element 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What they are is element 5, physical and psychological health, musculoskeletal health, chemical and biological agents, general workplace issues, work equipment, fire, and electricity. Like I said, these are 7 elements. So 7 weeks. You read each element for a week. Unit 2 is a lot longer than Unit 1. It's almost a time and a half long. It's long. So what we do is we read each element for a week, and then we read each element for a month. After we do that, maybe we set aside another month to revise it. Now, what's important here also is to take notes. Take notes and report to them later, because we don't want to just study and not take notes. We want to take notes. Do not read to memorize. You have to read to understand. If you read to memorize, you will forget. If you read to understand, you will remember. I hope this is very clear. I hope this is easy and simple for all of us to understand. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can memorize NEBOSH. It's a very condensed version of a book. If you print all the papers, all the pages of NEBOSH, it'd be like this thick. Nobody can memorize all of that. Unless you have an eidetic memory, that's something else. Okay? So please, 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 tell me what you think. This is what you have to do. Trust me, this is the best way to pass NEBOSH. It's 2 units. Take IG2 and throw it away. Throw it away. It doesn't exist. Only IG1. IG1, we study this. Like I said, 1 week for each element, then 1 month for each element. It will be very boring. It will be very repetitive. But hey, that's what we want, right? That's what we want. Tell me, what do you think? In the comments, share this video, share these other videos that, they will appear here now. Like this video, share it, comment on it, delete it, report it, do whatever you want. I'm simply trying to help out friends and non-friend people, really. If you want to benefit from NEBOSH, if you want to pass it with distinction, if you want to pass it with credit, trust me, this is the best plan I can think of. If you think of a better plan, please tell us in the comments. Okay? Another important thing that I want to mention. There are many fraudulent, fake training centers. Fake training centers. Maybe they're not even centers. Maybe they're just people like me that they have a phone and WhatsApp and they say, yes, send us money and we will print you your certificate. Please don't do that. When you do that, NEBOSH will blacklist you. blacklist is banned. Okay, so for example, I'm a big company and you came to work for me, and I've I wanted to verify your qualification with NEBOSH. NEBOSH will say, we don't have anybody with that name. So I said, okay, please check again, double check, triple check, until I am certain that this certificate is fake, this certificate does not exist. That's when I will report it to NEBOSH. I say, okay, you have a fake certificate holder. And I will forward all of your information to NEBOSH. What NEBOSH will do is that they will ban you, they will blacklist you. Okay? They will blacklist you, and this means you will never be, ever be able to get a NEBOSH qualification. Okay? Not getting a NEBOSH qualification means less job opportunities, means just because you wanted to take a shortcut, you ruined your career. So please, don't do that. Instead, report all these centers. Report them to NEBOSH. Before you purchase your certificate, check their number. What is their accredited center number? Okay? Check with NEBOSH. Hey, I want to buy this certificate or this course from so-and-so. Are they registered? Do they have, do you have their record? I don't want them to steal my hard-earned money. Do that. Why not? It is your hard-earned money. You're taking it out of the mouths of your family, out of your own mouth, to buy a certificate. Why give it to a heartless person that is just sitting somewhere collecting money, knowing that he will never be caught or she will never be caught? Okay? So please report these training centers, report any post you see on Facebook, in your WhatsApp or Viber or LinkedIn or any social media account. Report them to NEBOSH, report them to IOSH. Okay? Let them eliminate these heartless people and undeserving people that hold these certificates. Because what they do is they apply for a job and they get it, and we're left out. We spent thousands of dollars and years of our lives reading and reading and reading, and then somebody, just because they paid a few $100s, they receive the certificate. Report them to NEBOSH. We don't want these fake certificate holders to take our jobs. Okay? Other than that, competition is an honorable thing. If you think you've got what it takes, get distinction, get credit. If not, just pass it with honor. That is an honorable thing. So let's apply this PDCA method to NEBOSH itself and pass the course, and hopefully, inshallah, we will all pass NEBOSH. And when we apply for the next job opportunity, our CV will be 1 page thicker, and all the best to